Hey guys, so yeah, this is live. I pretty much couldn't do a day off or do a week so far without a live stream for you guys. And this is being done on my phone, so I do apologize for any lagness or stiffness or whatever. But yeah, wanted to come on here do a room tour for you here in 2023, the first one here on February 8th, 2023. I do apologize for the noise in the background. That is the fan in the bathroom on right now. Had to use the restroom earlier. So, yeah, wanted to show you a bit of a room tour. You might notice not much has changed, but I will let you know what has. There are some notable things here and there. But with that said, let's take a look at this room for 2023. I do apologize if the phone does ring. My mom will probably call in a little bit to let me know where she's at and stuff, so I do apologize for that. But without further ado, let's take a look at the room here, guys. All right, as we open the door here, I do apologize for a little bit of a mess and stuff, and that's a notification. I don't know what that is, but anyway, but yeah, just walking around here for a second before I back up again. Want to make sure everything is going smoothly. Yep, there we go. Just want to make sure I'm on, and to make sure you're hearing me. This will pop up. This will pop up. Yeah, there we go. Just making sure. Yeah, there we go. Just making sure. Okay. Yeah, anyway, let's move back again. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, yeah, this is the room right now. Like I said, I do apologize for a little bit of a mess. I did some laundry and all that. I haven't gotten a chance to fold those up yet. Those are my clothes down here, at least my shirts anyway, my sweaters, because, it's colder and everything. Today was actually a little bit more nice. It was actually like 67 degrees to the point that for the past couple of hours, I've had the windows open in my room here, and then, of course, the guest room, and then the kitchen, not the kitchen slide door, but the window there. And even there were the two windows there, so I had them open. It actually felt good, but yeah, it's just been one of those winters where it's like on and off, cold, not cold, stuff like that. But anyway, this is the room, like I said, currently right now. The reason I have my grandpa's 49er helmet here that I used to wear as a kid at times. I used to wear this as a kid. The reason I have this 49er helmet here, along with some papers and stuff, is I had to make some room for my camera so I can do some filming of some of the videos you saw earlier where I was talking about the State of Union deal. That was the video before this one, and then of course the package opening. So yeah, I had to move some stuff around to make that happen. But anyway, as we could see, like I said, not really much has changed too much. Just my desk right here is pretty much the same. If you notice if you're wondering why there's two bottles of soda, earlier today I got some lunch by ordering a small pizza, an Everest, if you will, small Everest pizza from Mountain Mike's. And yes, I did eat the whole thing, if you're curious. And I also bought a 4-pack of soda, one which consisted of one Dr. Pepper, one root beer, mug root beer, one Pepsi, and then a Mountain Dew that I drank while I was eating pizza. But yeah, again, not much has really changed too much, as you could tell. The only thing that did change a little bit, and I think I've talked about this before, is I moved some things around. Like this here used to be in the closet over here. It used to be in the closet over here. But I decided to move it out here. I just want to do a little bit of a change and all that. So I moved that, and now you can see a lot of the MLP figures that I had stored in the closet with that, along with some other figures. And I do apologize. That's my mom right now. Hello? Okay, I'm at the gas station. All right. All right. What are you doing? Nothing. Just the advertisement today, Mark. Okay, I'll be there a little bit. All right. See, she does this one. It's like she has a kid. All right, sorry about that, guys. But like I said, I told you that was going to happen. I do apologize. But like I said, I got a few things here and all that. Again, this is in my closet. This was actually on the other rack that was here, the one with the CDs. This was on top of it, so I decided to keep it out here and stuff. But here you see some of the things that I did have in there as well. Like, here's the chalice of Rainbow Dash. Found this at my job. One thing about my job is that kids will always leave stuff in their cart. So that's one of the McDonald Happy Meal toys that I found. This is the Zip Storm ornament that I got last year, and I keep it with me basically because one, I don't have much room over here just yet to fit it. But so I keep it right here, and then I have my glow in the dark Zakora, the Encanto soundtrack, along with some other music and everything. So yeah, not really much, happening, around here, except like I said, got a few new items and stuff like and it's mainly because of my job, like with that Black Panther again when I was working, stuff like that. And then if we move around. Like I said, not really much has changed. This is all pretty much the same. The Knuckles one I found again, just like with the other two, in a cart. So, that's there. And then again, like I said, not really much has changed. There is a little bit more room here. It used to be a little bit more different. And what I did is I basically took a lot of stuff that used to be in here, mostly movies and stuff, and I put it out here a little bit. So that way I can have access to it more. So that's pretty much here. Again, not much has changed here. Well, actually, it has changed a little bit, but not much. But it's just, all my MLP figures are out out like that, and then of course my movies and things. And then over here, I just started to put a lot of the stuff that I've bought over the past year in one pile. The one right there in the middle, where I'm pointing, I've had that for a while. That's the Harley Quinn adult collectible that I showed you before. And basically, I have to find a place to put it eventually. But it's kind of stacked right there where I can get to it if I want to. But yeah, this is pretty much my storage area almost for a lot of my new stuff that I got. And as you can tell, what is all my Sonic the Hedgehog comics, including some comics on the bottom that basically are not Sonic the Hedgehog, but the rest are. And some of them are my Ninja Turtle ones as well and things. So yeah, basically that's kind of changed there. I put of course figures here and stuff. So I did some changing around. The art changes, of course, added a lot of G5 figures as well. Brought some stuff out like the book for the Covenant of Primus and stuff. So yeah, just a lot of new stuff. Got some new GI Joe collectibles up there and everything. Got some Sonic figures that Frank sent me hanging up as well. And of course, my Thundercats cosplay sword, and then Masters of the Universe She-Ra and Sorceress, and then Masters of the Universe miniature sword and stuff. So yeah, got some stuff, got some stuff there and everything. And then if we look over here, like I said, not really much has changed at all. The only addition here is Khalees from Rudolph that we sold at my job, so I got that. And then, of course, my figurines here. Again, not much has changed. Got Applejack, Twilight, Sunset, and then Dark Magician Girl. So, again, there have been some changes, as you can notice, but not much, if you will, not really much, and everything. And then down here, basically the only thing that has changed, if I can move these things real quickly, is I got a right there with some of my Transformer figures in there, and then of course all the other stuff down here as well. So yeah, that's about it. And again, I do apologize for a bit of the mess here and stuff. And then if we look in the closet, some of the major changes that happened here is I got these storage ottomans, these hanging storage ottomans, if you will. So I got a lot of them hung up right here, and they've actually been a big help because I've got I had just a lot of stuff just stacked up and everything. So now it can be made a lot easier for me, and it does kind of give me a little bit more room and everything. So I do recommend getting something like this. If you ever get an opportunity to do so, like I said, they're actually very helpful in the long run. But yeah, these storage things are pretty good, and it gives me more of an idea of what I have and everything. As you can tell, you can see a little bit more in here. The only, as you can see, the only Equestria Girls figure that's not in here with the rest of them is Sunset, because again, I don't have some room to put it in. And then of course, this is Angela of Marvel, of I think, what is it, Guardians? I think Guardians of the Galaxy. And of course, like I said, you can see a lot more here a little bit. Again, not really much has changed too much, at all. So that's pretty cool. And then over here, again, I have another storage ottoman. As you can tell, got some shirts in there that I wear on occasions. These are like my collector shirts that I only wear once in a while. So, and my hats too. So got all that. Got some figures over here as well. It's got my Dakimakuras right here. And then of course up here I got some stuff, like I got Daphne up there, Underdog, some pony stuff and everything. So yeah, pretty much I did a decent job. And then of course back there, I don't know if you saw it in the last one. And then of course that's where the CDs that used to be over here. Well, I'm pointing at, they used to be right there. I've now put them over here and everything. So if I want to get the CD out or something like that, I'll just reach in here and try to grab it. And then I think behind some of my Dakimakuras is some other stuff like movies maybe that I still have to, grab or, kind of make room for in the future. And like I said, I got my other Dakimakura right here. It's Rarity, along with my Dakimakuras of Luna. And then over there is Cadence. And then, of course, as you saw, Celestia and Sunset right there. So yeah, I got those right there. Got my Starscream Studio 86 figure down there. One of my tripods right there, and then my Gal Gadot Wonder Woman collectible right there. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Not really, like I said, not really much has changed too much, except for the few things that I've pointed out, if you will. Some of the things I pointed out, not really much has changed. I mean, over here, just so I don't leave them out, I do have a lot of my figures for MLP and a lot of the books that Frank Keel sent me as well, including the more recent one today. I have my Switch over here, my portable version, my portable Switch, or at least a handheld version of it, because I was playing it earlier here in my room while I was taking a break from computering. And that's why it's here. And then, of course, I have all my stuff here on the table that I can clear up if I want to do like some kind of review of a figure or something like that. And then, like I said, these are all the stuff I got throughout the last year and even this year. This thing, the She-Hulk, I got from my second oldest sister and her family. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, really that's about it. And then, of course, my TV right here, and of course my switcher, which does work. That actually works pretty well. The only secret that I think I found out is you have to have the first two ports, port 1 and port 2, which I think is 1 with 4, 3, 2. Port 1 and port 2, I believe, you have to have basically the the two main things that you're going to utilize. Like this is my Xbox, and then right here, if I can feel it, yeah, right there is the is the Blu-ray player, my UHD 4K Blu-ray player. So if you want this to work properly without any flickering, I should say, then that's the way of doing it. And then of course this is the output right here, I believe. This long thing right here is the output for it. But yeah, overall, things work there. Got my Amazon device right there, and then of course my Google Run right there. So that's pretty cool. And then my Ruka right in the middle of that and my cable box. But again, not really much has changed. Still got my classic consoles down there, along with along with my TurboGrafx 16, not the mini one, but the original. And yeah, not too much has changed, like I said. As you've noticed, I got my books over there, and then of course got the movies and stuff. That this used to be in the closet too. That used to be in the closet over there, but I've decided to bring it out as well to having, just to have it there if I want to pick something out, as well as having extra storage space for some of my figures and everything. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. Not really too much change has happened at all. Like I said, when you look at the closet here, again, not there has been some changes and stuff, but not really much and everything. If you will, these things here are definitely worth getting because you can hang a lot of stuff in there, and depending on how sturdy the bar is in your closet, it can hold it up very well. So yeah, pretty much about it with the storage. I mean, down there is my computer monitor if I want to connect that to my laptop to get a bigger picture and stuff. But yeah, pretty much that's about it. Again, like I said, not really much has changed whatsoever, and really that's all I can pretty much say. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are down below after this. Again, wanted to do this live to give you some bit of a live stream today or this week. I mean, I am off on Friday, so I might do topics of my mind then. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to do this live stream and give you guys a bit of a room tour and everything. And as you can tell, like I said, not really much has changed at all. There are a few exceptions and stuff, but otherwise, besides that, not really much has, totally been changed around and anything. I mean, I do have an idea of what I want to do later, and what I want to do, and of those there also from Frank Hill, that Sonic board game, and then the Robotnik figure. But what I want to do later is I'm thinking of basically taking these plushes here, the Pinkies, the Rainbow Dash, and the Twilight, and putting them in the closet and bringing out the ones that you saw up there to take their place. I might do that maybe in the spring to kind of freshen things up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, besides that, not really much. Still have my retro consoles down here, of course. So, yeah, which is pretty nice if I want to plug those in. But overall, besides that, really not much has changed. Just wanted to give you guys a bit of an updated 2023 updated room tour. You might get another one down the line if I decide to switch things up again. But if that happens, I'll let you know. But anyway, though, guys, just wanted to do this and let you see what's happening, let you see what's going on, and such. So give me your thoughts down below, if you will. Love to hear from each and every one of you. Do you think I should switch out the plushes real soon, at least the ones in the front, of Celestia and Luna and Cadence and the Big Twilight and Sunset? Do you think I should switch those out or leave them? Let me know down below. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for the room tour. Again, not much has changed. Got some movies here, as you could tell. So yeah, not really much has changed at all with the room, with the exception of some of the things I mentioned. And really, that's about it. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Comment below, and I will talk to y'all later. Take care. God bless. Thank you for joining me live. Have a good evening.